and welcome to Fuji. Hope you all enjoyed. If you had time, a little bit of a nice Fuji 6-hour race this weekend was quite an interesting one. I just watched the replays or the highlights, but today we have a 60 minutes of this same track in very dubious conditions because there is a bit of a rain chance. It says 17%, but we don't know what exactly to expect. Could rain, could not rain. Strategies are open. There is still many Ferraris and all the good stuff like that. Where is my chat? Here is the chat. We have a minute and a half and then we start. Or then we can start out of the garage, but still have to wait for a little bit at the end of the pits. But anyway, yeah, the Maranello boys, I don't know. they are not slow. Maybe, I mean, it should be a fair fight, I think, today, but they will not be too slow with the Ferraris, I think. Let's see.
This qualifying is probably going to be decided who is sticking the best to the line.
Yeah, maybe. And who does the best 360 on the outlap?
Potentially. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it. Like the 360 thing.
No. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean, but I'll do maybe 180. If that makes sense.
I mean, I do a 180 on my steering wheel, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, enjoy, good luck.
Enjoy, good luck.
So we do have 20 GT3s, but I think there is like 4 hypercars missing. So there should be James Baldwin racing today, but he is held up with some other important thing. There is 2 Valkyries missing and 1 Caddy. Anyway, time to click start driving, and when timer goes to 11 we can join the fast lane. So here we go. Also, I've spent most of the day on a nice...
Oh yeah. No.
Okay. Where is everyone else?
Further behind. BMW privileges from being bad in the championships. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah. Right, so, yeah, my voice is a bit off because we had like a nice friends and family party for the whole day, and I didn't really sleep much or too well because the VMS ERL stopped at like 11 PM and then there were the finals for the top 2 teams, which we didn't get to because we were before. And then in the morning I already had to drive early, so gonna be a long evening, even though it's only 60-minute race. Right. Well, time to go. Still no new tires on the hypercars, remember, so bear with me as
this is a weird looking railroad.
What?
This is a weird looking railroad. It's like looks super artificial.
It's not. There is no dampness from Quali coming through, I think.
I felt there was when looking at the GT3s, but like everything looks mirrored and shiny.
I don't know. Not here.
Esport settings are here.
I don't know where my TC override is. I reassigned stuff. Anyway, let's go. the tires are not biting. We had some rain in the practice, so I don't know. Maybe the track is still slightly slower. Oh, and the track limits are changed. Not sure at which changelog it was mentioned, or if it was even mentioned, but the track limits are much stricter now. Not gonna be sufficient improvement, but I need to take the lap. And now, as mandated by the rules, I need to drive to the box. This massive pillar. Oh no, we are talking about the wipers again. Sometimes that doesn't end well. I lost the 10th in turn 1 and then 10th in the chicane for sure. But indeed somehow with all the bop, the lap times are still 27s. And that's even with a very weird practice where it rained, so we're all out of our muscle memory. Box, box, box. I think we can box anywhere. And let's go for the second outing. But the first run is positive, like it seems a fair fight with the Ferraris. But I mean, I think I have a fairly good setup, because it's still the same setup that I used for Season 1, and I worked on that quite a bit. And there were no real updates on the hypercars since then, so it kind of works. It's kind of well optimized, but I really didn't do much practice for this in the recent days or weeks. So, hard to say about the bop. Waiting for that Cadillac to appear in P1. That's an early blue flag. Anyway. Let's find those 210s. Not quite two, but still time to be gained. Michu on pole, wow. I keep braking way too early there. Why is that a cut? Yeah, they changed the track limits. I didn't really have time to fully get used to them. Okay. I'm gonna have to take the oof. And I believe I have 3 places grid drop because of something weird happened at Portimao in Quali. When I exited the pits and tried to avoid the traffic by cutting turn 1 apex, but I kind of ran a bit wide and disrupted or scared the guy off. I didn't really check the replay after it, but yeah, I was gaining time and I had a 10th in the last corner, I believe. That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, there is no discussion about it, right? It was all 4 wheels off, but even on strict track limits before, we were able to go all 4 wheels off track as long as we were still on the main part of the colored curb. And yeah, I mean, you have to get used to the feeling. Like, I was super safe there, but it's still not enough. Oh well. If I had more practice, but I was busy practicing for VCO in the past days. Anyway, Mitch is on pole. I guess that's a GG. Nice.
Thanks. Like, I don't actually know what to say.
I got a cut because the track limits are updated.
Exit turn 3.
No, second to last right. You know, right, left, right. In the first right, yeah. It's so much stricter.
Yeah.
Anyway, a lot of rain on the forecast. Let me load the race setup. Should be all good. Okay. Right, time to stop ignoring my dear chat, because I was too stressed to even look at it after the craziness of the past few days. Yeah, I think the cuts are reasonable anyway. I mean, it's strict. Strict cuts all around are made so that white line is the limit. Plus minus couple of centimeters. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't even aware that they changed, so I tried to learn them quickly. And it's not too much of an issue here at Fuji, so I thought the old cuts were pretty reasonable anyway. Although, yeah, some curbs were taken way too much, but it's alright. I'm still P6, so I don't know what was that grid drop that I had in my mind. Maybe I misread the penalty. What I think about LMP3s, I mean, it's a fun car. It just needs a couple of more clicks. I think it's slightly too tricky on traction, trickier than real life. You cannot really race with TC off, but they can in real life. But at Silverstone I had good fun. It's the wrong... I don't know where is my TC override. Anyway, all good. But yeah, quite a few Ferraris behind, so that's good. So let's have a nice one indeed. Dario jumped. I'll take the inside instantly. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. Like you do everything to survive. All the cleanest decisions, the safest decisions, but you get crashed off. I don't know. I mean, 3 wide wasn't the safest decision, but there was space. Yeah, I have damage, but it's kind of straight. Let's see the pace. Did they do something wrong there? Like I'm at the same time extremely fed up because... Well, nice dive. Extremely fed up because how dirty or how bad the racing standards were in VCO in the... well, yesterday. At the same time I'm kind of used to getting crashed off every corner, so I'm not that mad even. But, you know... so stupid. Just want to have a nice good race, but oh well. I'm gonna... I think I'm fine on the straight, to be honest. Just feels a bit wonky. I think, I don't know. I think the suspension damage is minimal, but it's surely repairable, so if I box and repair, it's gonna be like 15-20 seconds. And that's never worth it in 40 lap race. And then probably many others have damage. Oh dear. Well, we are P10. We lost, what, 4 places from the start, but we could have been like P4 or P3. Yeah, that is the repair all. For those of you who didn't watch VCO esports stream yesterday, I had the most unfortunate collision where I got kind of tapped a little bit in turn 1. And because of that I had to collect the car, but while I was slow collecting the oversteer, I got tapped by one car that pushed me into a second car, that pushed me into third car. And then we just went off and the third car kept turning in on me, and then I spun. It was the most ridiculous incident I ever had. So Dario Head is going for a no-stop. What is he trying to do? Sorry, I thought he wasn't gonna battle me. Somehow he tried to carry the speed around the outside. I think I know why. Because he wants to protest me after the race, if I can get a bit salty already. But again, as we did in VCO yesterday, huge fightbacks from back of the grid. Let's keep doing the same today and get a suitable position in the end. And if the rain comes, everything is opened. Hi Coral, thank you. So Michi is doing 29 zeros, and I finally have fully clean track. After this lap, yeah, let's see. Let's see how far off I am. Nice rotation on the downshift to first. I'm missing some grip for sure. Maybe I lost 1 to 2 tenths this lap. Actually, wait, Michi 29.2. I will do 0.3. Maybe the pace is not too bad, actually. Should be much bigger damage. I mean, I didn't really get hit too much. It was just many times, from different angles from the sides, so maybe all the crashes from the sides equalize themselves. Well, just ignore the versions, right? Yeah, they will. I mean, I will check the replays later. I'm sure there is always something that I can find to improve from myself as well. But it was just overall very unfortunate. This traffic wasn't too bad. Although they got the big bunch now, well, I'll get it in the corner now. I don't know. this batch of traffic now absolutely obliterated us. Michi gained now like 3 seconds. Oh dear. I don't even know. I might be 10th or 2 off, but I'm not sure. It says repair all, so it has to be a bit of drag and a bit of suspension. But it feels quite symmetrical. Feels good to not have problems like I had with the Peugeot with 0 acceleration and 0 traction. Beautiful straight line speed performance. That was nice. That wasn't. Overcast and light rain, but remember it's 17% chance, so I don't know what exactly that means. Hi Milich. I've done several championships with GT3s, so I'm not fully sure what you mean. Ah, the bob changes. No. I didn't have any time. Yeah, basically I was on holidays or vacation, and then the update happened, and then I was straight into full practice for VCO ERL that we had yesterday. I did the races on Tuesday on the update day with LMP2 and LMP3, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't know, this 17% and the clouds, like it can look whatever. It doesn't really have much connection. Fuji cloud, yeah. So Michi 29.6, Gilly 7.3. .5 for me. Yeah, I mean, feels fine. Thought for a moment that my button died. I went from auto map 20, did 3 clicks, didn't change anything. I guess keeping second gear is preferable rather than short shifting to third. Overlay is tiny pedal. I've got it in my Discord if you would like to try this profile. I keep braking too early. Time to get a bit luckier with the traffic. I need it. I am on 100%, yes. BMW has quite weak brakes, I think. Uh-oh. He collected it. I'm getting all this mess in the sector 3 again. Unlucky. But I guess it could be worse. Gained time to Bono, but lost to Michi. 31.8, yeah. Valkyrie flashback, yeah. There was a Valkyrie moment today in real life. Hi Luca. Valkyrie should be quite quick on the straight, right?
Guess you are stuck behind the top speed drama.
Just losing in traffic, but much more than you, I think.
Yeah, I've not had a catastrophe thing yet.
I had.
You wishing for rain?
Oh yes. Well, Chan is doing a good job there. Not sure if I'm losing a bit because of dirty air or if it's just the pace. Yeah, I don't know about fuel saving, to be honest. And I don't know about Imola. but let's see. I did run the maths all through, but again I had 15 minutes to do it and to do the checks, so... So, thank you, I guess. I was thinking if I should dive or not. I mean, it cannot be 30 seconds faster because you're losing like 3/4 of a second per lap, and it's 40 laps, so you lose 30 seconds, but 30 seconds is the time you lose by doing the pit stop. And then if rain comes and you're fuel saving, you're dead. There is a decent rain chance, so let's see. How did Imola not get a jump start? I think he jumped. I'm gonna be funny checking the replay. And if it rains, if it stays at drizzle, then yeah, then slicks are fine. But it's not drizzle; it's gonna be heavier rain. And if the rain comes, we need to.
I think Imola is trying to go to the end.
Yeah, for sure. About Bono, I don't know. I think he spent half an hour trying to get to the server because of whatever bug. But then again, these guys, the Italians in the Ferrari, they are really like top esports drivers. Well, not top of the top, but like good enough that they get out of the car. So if Bono is like slightly behind on setup prep or practice, then he will get outpaced. That was some nice traffic. Yeah, I mean this hypercar... Oh! He's going for a strat. These hypercars are so weird with this slidey tire on the exit. But I'm so much looking forward to when they put the new tire on it. I'm gonna do the stupid thing, but I think it's fine. Worth it. Luckily it was only 0.75. Wonder if
I
Gillison
think
took
Sven is gambling for no rain.
Sven. Ah.
Can we tell yet if it's no rain?
I don't know. Sven boxed and Gillison boxed. Tire wear is actually quite high. I didn't expect that. Although these tires can go much lower. These yellow boxes, if you mean that, Alexi, that's tire temperature. But these grid brows are slip. So now I'm looking at Yemolo on zero stopper. I think if Michi boxes, he will emerge ahead of him. There is still quarter race to go, so I don't think it's the strat. Nick, the purpose of sleep indicators is that in case, I mean it's mostly for learning the inputs to figure out how much you can turn. And the purpose is that since you don't get enough feedback from the front tires through FFB, you try to use additional information. So instead of having to go into Motec after the run and check how much you turned in and if you scrub the fronts too much, or if you underuse them, you just see it kind of in real time. So it's useful even not just for learning, but for actual tire management in the long run, so they use it in real life as well. Both slip and temps. There seems to be no rain. I think it would already be raining if it was to rain. I mean, the idea is just to learn what slip angles you want to use. So I kind of did like half a degree of slip angle per LED. So it's just like a reference. You don't really have the same target every time. It depends on the car, depends on the track and the setup and the session and the corner and so on. Okay, P3 provisionally. thought for the moment that that's the Gergoleta, but that would be too good to be true. And it's a wrong color anyway, ahead. So the pace on the used tires drop quite late in the percentage. I think sub 30 could be dangerous. Only half a point this time. I guess rain is not coming. I do have to pit indeed. I think like 3 laps of splash, maybe 4. Yeah, I really don't know about this rain percentage thing. They said 17% of rain, and that's supposed to be maximum chance of one weather slot. So in theory it should be more overall, but I don't know. It's weird that it displays the weather, like the heavy rain, but then it just doesn't come because it's such a low percentage chance. Overlays, tiny pedal. Aston Martin, I hate it and love it at the same time. I mean, you can get kilograms information in telemetry or in the setup page actually. But again, then you don't know exactly the kilowatts and the drag and stuff like that. Daniela, it's surely really weird from one point of view. Then at the same time, there were Ferrari fests, then maybe people would see the kilograms and instead of checking what's true and not true, they would just choose a car or not choose a car according to that kilograms, and I don't know. Again, you can weight the cars with Motec or by summing up all the corner weights in the setup page. So I need to box. And I forgot to fix my pit stop. And that's how to lose a half a second. So should be 4 to go, yeah. Four to go, right?
I'm alright, yeah.
Four to go.
Four.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, 2 guys more to box. For free. Yeah, so the feel, I mean, I don't even look at the feel anymore. I just look at all the data that I have and kind of put together a number. Thing is that we have not really prepared the exact strategy, so I just selected something on the go that happened to be exactly the same as Michi. Okay, Dario is in the lead actually. So maybe... Well, I was proven wrong. I was proven very wrong. And he had actually tremendous pace there. But Michi is gonna be catching him. But you know, if you're undecided and then the whole grid goes for the push strat and then maybe one emerges that is fuel saving, then it feels like you should go for the push strat. But it turns out that only Dario has made the homework. I can say I wish I started practicing 2 hours earlier, but I was having fun at a nice party, so no regrets. And then again I lost quite some time with the turn 1 carnage. Wait, who's P2? Michits, yeah. I was thinking of Gillison. Where is Gillison? Sorry, had to go for it. So he has 3%, 2%. Yeah, he needs massive fuel save. I should have P5 easy. You know what, I'm not gonna be unhappy about this. After what happened to turn 1, P5 is acceptable. And Dario won the race by 7 seconds. Okay, well, I guess you were correct. I forgot who told it about fuel saving, but nobody did the homework except for Yemolo.
Yeah.
But GG for P2.
Thanks. Shame about your P5.
Happens.
Should've. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed at least that comeback.
Yeah, the
But
pit lane is longer than you think. And the top
well,
speed
you
is
told
higher.
me. You told me
Yeah,
the
I
pit
know. I
lane.
had it in mind. I had it in mind.
Was
but
it
like,
GT3 pit lane? But hypercar pit lane is longer time-wise, right?
yeah, it's longer, but like, maybe I just mixed. Like the last time I raced here, I had a drive-through, and I was thinking that I got a drive-through from 11 seconds ahead, and then I was like 18 seconds behind. So I assumed it's 28, 29. But probably it was a bit higher than, maybe it was 14 seconds. Whatever. Like, it's just, if we haven't done our homework now, why did no one do the homework in season 1 when we had the clutch? That's what I don't get,
The
because
lap
cars got slower ever since. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
I thought Yemolo would get a drive-through at the start. He like jumped.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he jumped big time.
I mean, I was alongside enough according to the rules. Obviously, I'm kind of pushing it 3 wide, but I mean, it's race start at Fuji. People are gonna be 4 wide, and that's a normal thing. That doesn't mean that you can just turn in on somebody. Who was that? It was the Buono. And then I got pushed from behind by Grigoletto. And then I had to correct the car a little bit, and then I was just trying to survive. Yeah, there was nothing I could do then. Who was that? Yeah, Kobe didn't know that we were 4 wide, even though on the radar it should be quite visible. And if I brake, I get crashed from behind. If I don't brake, I get pinched. Yeah, at that point, I already hit the brake here. And then luckily...
Yeah, I think last year, well in season 1, the race was 41 laps. Like just a second quicker than average. But then it's like 1 hour 30, so yeah, I don't know.
What? Okay, what I don't get is... Why is he at this point implying full lock to the left? And the replay is gone, but it's saved because the bug is supposedly fixed, but I need to reload this replay. Oh well, I mean, the nature of VMS Season 3 is that we started the season without knowing the BOP, so we just took the BMW because we liked it. We had kind of setups for it. It's gonna be only 6 rounds. We just need to stay top 10 so we can have free entry into Season 4. Obviously we thought we could battle a bit better, but yeah, I mean, pace is kind of there, but strategy wasn't. And racing luck wasn't, and my prep wasn't there, so... But it was a good track for the BMW, and the setup felt really, really good, especially in the long run, like the way that I could keep pushing the car according to the tire physics. It was great. Never felt that really with the Peugeot. Netcode, well, I don't know. Let's see again. Whitehead stop and oh, okay. Well, he must have been marginal by a couple of thousandths of the percent. Anyway, let's see again. Yeah, why is the Buono doing that? Like, I don't understand this input. Did it rip the wheel out of his hands? Because why is he steering into this? That's not what you would do, right? Anyway, he tries to catch it, but... Yeah, he's kind of in my blind spot. I'm already trying to stay to the left because I saw the radar here. I was just like, I was already yeah, I turned left because of the radar, but there is a car on the left, so yeah, there was nothing I could have done. Somehow... Wait, who was that? Oh, yo. Okay, another question. Like, there is huge crashing going on ahead. Why are you still flat out? Still flat out, still flat out. Okay, he lifts. Back to flat out. And then almost... How close was this? But like, that's just... should I protest that? Like, that's just unacceptable. Like, again, that pushing the throttle into somebody that's spinning, like, he should be full brake input here. I'm just lucky that he survived. Anyway. Just one more view. At this point I was like, uh-oh, I might be hitting Michi, but then the brakes cooperated, so I was able to stop the car. What? Then again, from the POV of the Buono, like, he didn't really turn in much, he just, like, tried to feel what's the situation on the steering. But situation was such that he turned into me. It's Fuji turn 1. You could say it's nature of the corner, but... yeah. I should have gotten huge damage onto the front right here. Was super lucky. Let me just watch that one beautiful overtake. Where am I? When I passed Bono. I need to watch this just to make the evening slightly better. Alright, so here, you know, if you go on the left, you will not be able to hit the apex on the right. So of course, if you want to make the... Ah, wait, no, it's the wrong corner. Here, yeah. If you go left, you will have to stick around the outside. So the only natural decision is to go for the inside here for the battle. You will get the apex, but you will have much worse exit. But he didn't go for the switchback, so yeah. That was a nice move. And then he was, because of the lift, he was just so much slower. Yeah, I mean, about the huge damage, I guess there wasn't huge damage after all. Again, I don't know. The pace was slightly off compared to Michi, and normally I'm slightly quicker than Michi, although he really likes this car. He's really won with it. I mean, he won Season 1. Although he won it potentially because of that bug. That combination of corners with the traffic, it was such a perfect combination for me. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the comeback. I need to make some reels from yesterday's races. Actually, wait. Should I? Nah, I'm gonna make some shorts out of it. Probably doesn't make sense to play it now. I need to go to sleep. Well,
I'm off.
I will be off in 30 seconds. So see you guys on Tuesday, when I'll be doing some potentially championship. If it's online, like if it's available already, is it? Yeah, it's available. I'm not sure what. I think I will still be doing this, to be honest. Oh, rain. Maybe I take some weird car. Maybe I go with Porsche. I don't know. Anyway, till next time. Thank you again. Bye.